So I kind of wanted to do an update video. If you guys haven't seen my latest video, well, it's the one before my latest video where I did a story time about my crush. And if you haven't watched it, you can go back and check it out. But basically what I was saying in that video was what was happening recently, which is that I had this crush on somebody online, and I contacted them to see if they would be interested in dating me. So you knew what was going on. It was not a secret.
Yeah.
And you were actually kind of encouraging me.
Yeah.
Like, did you feel jealous at all? What were your feelings when I was contacting this person?
No, I didn't feel jealous. I know how, you like to connect with other people, to have different connections. So I was supportive of that, basically. And no, I didn't feel any jealousy. But seeing you so into this person, obviously for me, it became very real, the possibility. And because obviously, like, we're open to these possibilities, but we are not the kind of people who can stay in an open relationship, as you were saying, right?
Because I'll give some context, because maybe people are shocked right now, because we haven't been really talking about our relationship much in the recent years. If you've noticed, we were doing mostly like Dear Sadie&P and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But we weren't talking about like our relationship, and there's kind of a reason for that. So basically, if I have to think about a timeline, around the beginning of COVID is when our relationship really started to decline, and there was less and less intimacy and romance and all of that. And to be perfectly honest, throughout COVID, I didn't feel like I was spending COVID with my significant other. I felt like I was spending COVID with my friend, which is not bad. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm grateful that I had you there, and I'm grateful I wasn't alone. But like, that was like 3 years ago, the COVID thing. Mm-hmm. And it's been a gradual decline to the point of like, we don't even have sex anymore, Mm-hmm. It doesn't feel like a romantic partnership anymore to me personally. Mm-hmm. It feels like a really good friendship, like a really solid, close roommate / friendship. And there was a genuine desire within me to experience romantic love again and like romantic intimacy. And when I found this person that I had a crush on, like, I wanted to contact this person to see if anything would happen, which nothing happened. But I wanted that, and I still want that deep down. So there's some context for you guys. And if you'll notice, like in our more recent videos, like when we kiss at the end of the video, that became kind of like, oh, it's our outro. We do the video and then we kiss and it's like goodbye. And it was feeling more and more forced. Like I was literally doing it like, okay, now let's do the kiss. But it wasn't like a genuine romantic kiss, if you know what I mean. So we felt this expectation from the audience, like, oh, where's the kiss? Why didn't you guys kiss? There were some comments like that. Tell me your thoughts and feelings and everything, like what you've gone through.
So, it was very emotional. It's been very emotional, up and downs, and the fact that this can be a reality, it's very tough, I mean, after having been together for 8 years, you get used to that person, and it's part of your life. And the idea of not having that person around anymore, it's really painful. But at the same time, it is what it is. Like, you cannot force things. We've been working on so many things, but there is only that much you can do. You can't stretch yourself to the point that everything feels forced. There's nothing better than things that come natural, and you know that you are on the good path. But if things have to be forced, then there is a necessity. You have to read the signs, and there is a necessity of, finding something else and exploring something else that feels better. So this is it, but that doesn't mean that, you know, we're fine, we reach this point. No, it's very painful. It's a very painful process.
Maybe more so for you, because I already went through grieving this relationship. Like I said, like literally 3 years ago, I started going through the grief process of losing this intimate connection with you.
Yeah.
And you were not aware of that, and that was also really painful for me personally.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say I wasn't aware of that. I could see you suffering, and I tried. I really tried. I did my best. You know, it didn't work. Like, it didn't work.
I mean, I guess we could talk about why it didn't work, but it doesn't really matter in the end, right?
It doesn't matter, because you can come up with so many narratives, you know, attaching different narratives in order to find why. But I feel like there is a natural evolution, whether it goes on a direction or the opposite direction. It's still natural evolution that cannot be corrected, you know, in order not to feel pain.
Yeah, I mean,
it's inevitable, you know.
We clearly don't want to be alone. Like, we like being in each other's company, which is why we've stayed together this long, even without the romantic or intimate part really playing a big role in it. But like, I'm not okay with that being the rest of my life. You know what I mean? I want that again, and there's such a strong desire in me that I keep having dreams with other people, like at night when I sleep, and I never have it with you, obviously, because like, it's not happening in real life. So I can't stop my internal, like, romantic desires just because I'm like, oh, I committed to this relationship, I have to be with this person. I don't resonate with that.
Right.
I know we're married, but that was mostly so I could come to Italy, to be fair. Like, we never had a ceremony, nothing. We kind of just signed a piece of paper so I could be here. But I feel like it's reached a natural transformation.
Right.
Where we are like friends. We are like best friends, really strong friends who don't want to live without each other even.
Right.
And like, I don't want to be alone.
Yeah, neither do I.
Because like, having you in my space is still a positive thing for me, even though we fight quite a lot. But, you know, like, roommates fight, like, it happens. You know, I do something you don't like, I spill stuff on the floor, like, I'm a bit clumsy and stuff like that.
Stupid things
like that. Yeah, this is where we're at. Just thought we would give you guys an update, and I know that video I posted was a bit of a shock to some people, but it's been a long time coming, so it wasn't a shock for you, I suppose.
No, it wasn't.
And maybe that's why you were not like freaking out about it.
No. As we said, it's something that we discussed before, and it's, you know, what you see on YouTube. Of course, these videos don't give you the whole perspective, you know, on a relationship. It's impossible, absolutely impossible. Not even our closest relatives can understand. You know, it's impossible to get it, you know. I understand that it's shocking for many of you who were hoping that this relationship was going on forever and ever, but I don't even believe in that anyway. So
I mean, I think I want to be friends with you forever and ever.
That's also, me too.
Like, that's a strong desire that I have. I want you to stay in my life because we're actually really good for each other. Like,
yes.
When we have like deep talks and stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's really great, but I also miss like the romantic aspect, which is, I don't feel like it's ever going to happen with you again.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like very realistic.
Yeah.
To sit there and wait for that and be disappointed and build up resentment and all of that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that anymore.
Anyway, so we are going to have a Q&A. So if you are curious, you have questions, we can answer them. So
leave your questions in the comments of this video and we'll answer them.
Yeah.
In an upcoming video. I also have a bunch of vlogs with my mom, which I want to post eventually. Like,
Yeah.
they've been waiting in line. I think I'll post one, like, pretty soon. She's so cute. I mean, if you wanted to date somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be totally fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
I would be totally supportive of that. There's nothing in me that's, like, jealous or feeling like, oh, no, that's my person. Because you're really not.
Mm-hmm.
You're just your own person. I'm my own person. We've shared a lot of experiences, a lot of time, a lot of space, but you're free.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're free to experience whatever it is that you want to experience in this life.
Yeah,
And I would hope the same is true for me.
it is. Absolutely.
Like, the thing is, I rarely have such a strong crush. So, and I'm not very easily attracted to people. Like, you know, I've been on dating apps and stuff. It just doesn't work for me.
Mm-hmm.
I really need to be able to observe, you know, somebody for a long time before I even warm up to them. So, like, I don't see anything happening in the very near future.
So if you guys are interested in Sadie, open a YouTube channel and, you know, so that she can get to know you as well through first a distance and, you know.
That's so embarrassing, but that's literally, like, my life. I was like that ever since I was a baby. I just
It's
had to
okay. I
observe.
mean, it's who you are. I mean, people who will be interested in you will be the people who understand this aspect of you. Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
simple.
The thing is, though, like, I have to be attracted first, because I feel kind of like a guy in that sense. Like, I need to be the one with a strong attraction because I have a lot of love to give. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like what fulfills me is when I'm giving love instead of receiving somebody's
Yeah.
love. Like, that's just not my thing.
This is a little bit the incompatibility
Yeah,
for us in
exactly.
on the physical level, where we both want the same thing and we're both the alpha in a way, and
Doesn't work.
so it's not working very well. I mean, it's not been working. We've been struggling with that for the very beginning, actually, until there was no solution to that. So it's you know.
Our whole relationship could be summed up as, like, me trying to give you love and you're like, I'm good. And then you trying to give me your love and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
really bad. In
Yeah.
that sense.
So yeah.
I mean, when you're not compatible, you're not compatible.
Yeah.
But it's not, like, I don't want anybody to think that, oh, this whole relationship has been a scam or something like that. No, it was very real.
It was
Our
real.
feelings were very real. In the beginning, you can see it in the videos. We were so in love.
Yeah.
But like I said, it started to end around the beginning of COVID.
Yeah. All right.
So that's about it.
Yeah.
Again, leave your questions in the comments for the Q&A. That'll be coming soon. And we'll continue posting YouTubes. Like, we're not going anywhere. We're still living together. We're still best friends. We're still roommates. Like, we're still here.
Right.
We'll be traveling to Toronto soon. Like,
Right.
we can make videos from there. Nothing is really changing. So you guys don't have to worry about that, at least for the time being.
Right. All right.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.